here I am. Hello everybody. New light. It's so good. All right. Actually, huge difference between having the light and not having the light. The camera looks much better, and it just takes up so much more details. Really amazing. But without further ado, let's go into the game. We've got a game to play, so there it is. I did a very little thing in the beginning, actually right before the stream, like 20 minutes ago. I did configure a little bit my loot filter, so I'll just very briefly, actually it makes sense to go somewhere here. We'll go through what I did, just if anybody wants to copy something like this, very briefly. So the idea is that you basically hide pretty much everything except like unique legendary set items and exalted items, whatever. And then you decide what you want to show. This way you kind of filter out a lot of things and you only choose what you want. But you can be very strict in what you want to show, and you can also be very loose if you, for example, like me, have no idea what yet is needed for your build and so on, because I'm not following any build guide and so on. So first, everything that is at the bottom here, and you could, easily move the rules, will be everything that is at the bottom will be like the base. Then everything that is above will have a priority on top of it. So for example, we're hiding every normal, magic and rare item. However, we are showing items with specific affixes that are good for us. This way, this showing will override hiding if item suffices those requirements. So that's the main idea. And then of course, if something is on top, for example, here we have some affixes tier 7, so the highest tier of the affix possible, then it will recolor it, make it more prominent and even easier to see. So this is overall the idea, what we are doing with like our rules here. But again, the very basic is that first we want to hide, so visibility, hide, and I'm still no idea why the dude is moving when you click through things, but anyways, you want to hide first things based on rarity, and you then select normal, magic, rare. That's it. These things potentially could be checked later on, but I will see about that. I don't know yet what's Weaver's Wheel, and I loosely know what's legendary potential. So you get this. I did also hide some, just in case, some item types that make no sense to me, like two headers and some specific quivers and catalysts that I will not use. I think this is redundant because it's already included here basically. The same I think I did here. I removed all the affixes from things that I'm definitely not going to use, like Acolyte, Mage, Primalist, Rogue, because most likely they will belong to specific item types. In my opinion, these two rules don't really do anything at the moment, but I might test it. And then again, I have here show, visibility show, so show me the items with affixes that are pretty much everything that comes to mind that makes sense to me for my character, like attributes. And I have all attributes: dexterity, strength, vitality. Then in the offense, I don't care about spells, at least for now. I care about throwing, I care about some melee damage, maybe, and like damage types. Again, I'm not sure yet what's my damage type is going to be, and some of the general stuff, like I'm not channeling, so I don't need channeling. This way I went through most of the affixes and kind of tried to deduct what makes sense for my character right now. Since it's a solo character found, it means that I literally don't care about any other classes at all, so I pretty much removed everything that doesn't make sense. So I went through all of this. Obviously I don't want any other classes at all in this scenario. I selected also idols here, general, pretty much most of the Sentinel, Weaver, I guess it's the new ones, and enchanted ones as well, and also highlighted all the experimental, personal and set ones. So that's how it is. Now there is one additional condition, is that I want items to be shown if they at least have two of those. So if it's only have one affix of the mention here, it might not be good enough, so I want at least two And then also I kind of in advanced options set here that the total tiers of affixes, it could be one affix is tier 1 and the other one is tier 3. So the total sum should be more or equal than 4. This is a very powerful thing that the more you gear up, the more you can change it. So maybe at some point you could say, well, now I only want all 4 affixes to be the ones that I want, and then you probably will figure out which ones you want and you will remove the things that you don't need. And here you will select then, you know, I want maybe 3 affixes and the total sum be, let's say, 10. It means that they will be individually quite high. You could also choose maybe the tier of individual affixes. For example, here, more or equal, and you could choose, well, at least I want them to be 2, tier 2. I don't want tier 1 affixes anymore. So you could also do this in combination with this, or by itself without a sum. So that's the idea, how you can then basically refine which affixes you actually want, the better you know the game and your character, how many of them, depending how good is your gear, and then also what's the tier combined or individual of those affixes should be. That's going to be very helpful, and then you can progress through the game. There are a few other things. You've seen that we did not change or highlight, it's just going to show items. This one is going to emphasize affixes that are generally very good. So here I have very little knowledge about it, but it's like movement speed, critical strike avoidance, health, throwing damage, and pretty much that's what I selected so far. The idea is basically to make sure that you notice very decent affixes, maybe even for shattering, or early on going through the campaign, like it could be difficult to find hybrid health or movement speed and so on. So it's only just going to emphasize those specific 8. Then I also did the recolor of everything that's related to throw damage, because that's primarily how I scale damage at the moment. So throwing damage here, and then throwing damage in Sentinel and also in the idols. And I also want to recolor it to this orange color. I actually might change it. I'm not sure which one to use though. Maybe let's go, I don't know, this. I hope it's not confusing which ones. So yeah, I just want to recolor because I want to quickly see if something has throw damage on it, because I want to shatter it and I also want to collect those things. Finally, there are things that I really don't want to miss. This is here, the basically items that have their tier, like good affixes, maximum tier 7. There are few uses for this. One is that you want to shatter it and get a lot of shards, or it could be generally good item and you don't want to miss out, like having a maximum tier of affix is pretty good. And then the second one is basically the same, but there are 2 affixes that are tier 6. So maybe equal, more or equal than 6, yeah. So this is just catching some really good items. And that's pretty much your basic loot filter if you wanna, you know, figure out what to do. It's kind of providing you with a very general structure. Then you can add additional rules on top if you want more highlighting, and you can make other rules more strict if you want less items to be seen. And yeah, that's what I started with today. Very basic, very simple. Hopefully it serves me well. So let's see how it goes. Hey Dwarfy, hello, welcome in buddy, how are you doing, how is it? I was just occupying the space here while preparing. Okay, so now I think with that we can actually go. How is the... Okay, music is there. Okay, I guess it's some kind of ambient sound. Alright. You made it to level 21. A full necrotic warlock feels awesome for now. Nice. That sounds good. The name is badass at least. Well done, man. Yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna get today decently to the end game already. I mean, I have pretty good progress here and damage is good. One thing I realized actually, so I think the game is much easier now actually than it used to be. So dagger feeling melee attack speed. Maybe I should change some melee affixes because I don't really need melee. I still have no idea like what oh, throwing attack speed, yes. I still have no idea how wait, does it even work? Oh man. I figured that the game is much easier now actually. And I don't know why. Wait, why is like they never stop attacking me? It's kind of crazy. Can we rest a little bit? For a second, please. I think my filter is not very strict. I might need to work on it a little bit. I literally have no idea what's needed for my character. That's the problem, I guess. Damage is awesome. You play with 3 skeletons and spirit skills. Be sure we'll see how long it works. Nice, nice. Navigate the catacombs. Yeah, the damage is really strong. I am again. I am still a bit surprised that. Wait, which one did I look for? Base crit chance. I think I wanted to go armor shred. Attack speed. Yeah, let's go crit chance. Yeah, the damage is really good. I realized that, I mean, really game feels easier than all the previous times I played. Much easier, in my opinion. I think it was harder before, to be honest. Although again, like sometimes I'm really not clear or like not really sure why there are like randomly so many enemies and they're like coming all over from all the places. So it's a bit yeah, a bit funny. I don't know if they changed anything about like enemy generation, kind of. Man, so many things drop. I need to update my loot filter. What are you doing? Melee, physical, parry chance, chance to ignite. Just wanna see if anything like this actually does anything to the build, to the damage, I mean. So what's the difference? Attack speed is the same. There is a different chance to bleed and less melee damage, I guess. Chance to ignite, chance to bleed, more melee damage. Is like how does it work then? Really weird. But yeah, I need to change a little bit here. Maybe I will not go here, I will actually go here, more or equal to at least. Does necrotic work on undead? No idea. I have literally no clue. Melee. Okay. I literally have very little understanding of this game, so but normally I think if you check the skill and like alt, it should tell you what kind of tags support it, like attributes, what kind of damages and things like that, so that should be helpful. So maybe take a look. Otherwise, you can always, I think, go G for the game guide and actually like check some extra information if you want to. Spree inform. Ooh, that's a decent shield potentially. Okay, let's empower it. Alright. Let's go. I think I'm a bit over leveled, or like not really over leveled, but I'm definitely higher level than I want to be. I'm like 37 and the area is 35, so I would rather not really stand a lot in one place and move a bit faster. Oh shit. My mana is actually not liking it. I might need to respec. I think. In the beginning was nothing. You know why? Because Sentinel, the main class, has very little ways to scale throwing damage. Like throwing damage is a special, like it's a separate stat, and you don't have a possibility to scale it. It comes here in a Forge Guard where you get like throwing damage here, throwing damage here. So it did increase, and then I pretty much collected all the items that add throwing damage. I think here increase physical damage. So it was really hard to scale in the beginning. The tank class, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But I need to respec. This one is really not working at the moment. So yeah, it was really fun. Wait, I need where is the dude? Where can I have it? It doesn't tell me if it's there or not. So yeah, that's why it was a bit challenging in the beginning to... We don't have here dude with a brain. Ruined era. Wait, end of time definitely should have it, right? I think so. Dude with a brain, yeah, there it is. This +9 to cost is not working, it's too much. Specialized mastery point allocation. Maybe I could keep it this. Okay, good. And now I can put it into something more interesting. Block chance I think is good. Armor and block, maximum stacks. Or here, physical trying to damage with a shield. Critical. Pa-pa-pa. Reduce damage taken from crits. Yeah, we'll go here. I need to get there. Critical strike for throwing stuff. Okay. I think now I should be good. Yeah. Now back to Imperial era, right? Yeah, I think that's where I came from. I hope my town portal stays. Yeah, nice. It didn't. Screw you, game. Why are you so stupid? Why don't you have the same NPCs in every town then? Okay. And also I worked up, or like I changed a little bit my build also to have, or not changed, but I specifically did something that basically allows me to have a very high single target damage with a shield. Like there are some additional things that are really cool on it. Like it bounces even between me, it has more damage, it applies a lot of different debuffs and things like that. So very, very fun stuff. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna work out later on, but you know, have all the time in the world to figure it out, I guess. Wait, did they like respawn or something? The champions. Yeah, pretty tough. Who are you? Fire damage, spell damage, cooldown, recovery. Charge. Man, the shield charge is literally the best ability there in the game. Nothing is more satisfying than just keeping all the mobs and running forward. Like this. Hey Top Secret, hello, hello. How was your evening? You know what I did last night? After the stream, I watched The Expanse first episode of first season. Starting all over again. I think it's the third time I'm starting it all over again. I hope this time it's gonna work out. Let's open the chest. Big one, not this one, this one. Stargazer's collection. It's really bad when you don't know what your build requires, because then you cannot make a freaking loot filter that's going to be strict enough. That's kind of cool. You watched it a few times, even the last season, which are okay, I guess, but not as good. Right. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it would be fun to watch. I mean, it's good, after all. So I don't mind. Just that we've been talking about it, and I really felt that I could go for it. Like, oh. Wait, where are you, dude? There. Kinda, maybe I should really move bases up then, like above this. Just not to be bothered with those bases, like two-handers. I literally don't need scepters, wands. I don't need any two-handers, and those of hands. I think I should do that. That's gonna reduce clutter for sure. But I can roll something really good though. I don't know. Let me think about it. Just again, too much loot, even with loot filter. I know that I have very like basic setup yet. Like too basic even, but still. He went with a Blade Dancer. Didn't find the skills branch I wanted. Lol. What? You playing mage now? Wait, they swapped something with a Falconeer? Ah, okay. That's kinda interesting. Who are you? Offhand catalyst. Why you didn't show that? Block chance on top. Okay. All right. The mage has the option to go dual wielding sword, spellblade spec. Oh yeah. I think it was quite popular, especially like in the beginning. I don't know if it's like now really good or something, but it was pretty cool. People played it a lot, I remember. Oh yeah. Damn, this game really doesn't like melee, eh? No RPG likes melee, that's kinda weird. With like amount of ground effects that you cannot even come any closer. Okay. Is he gonna drop anything? Okay, well, did something, I guess. Right. What's this? Some papers. Good. Wait. While I'm in a safe zone, I need to put some points. Hey Furious, hello, hello. Welcome in. Smelter's Might. You, attunement, armor, minion. More block chance. Here is also not bad. Physical. What did you call your spellblade mage? I don't know. Nothing comes to mind really. Spellblade. Doesn't really ring a bell for me anyhow. Spellblade seemed okay, right? How is that 5 kg feels like 20 when it's a cat and a carrier? It's because they have uneven weight distribution, right? Do. Strength and health, that's also good. Armor with a shield. Did you have to bring your cat somewhere? Was he behaving? Oh shit, I don't know what to do now. I mean, this makes sense, but we are still not fully shield throw, so it kinda doesn't make sense really to put specifically that thing there. Guardian, health regen, stun chance. Armor. Ring of Shields. Okay, I'll put one in the Guardian at least for now. Does seem like a good idea to get a bit better defenses. We took her to the vet for a checkup. She's overweight. Wait, but 5 kg is not so much for a cat, no? How is that too much? You wonder if good old Iceman doing last epoch? God damn, who knows? I don't know. Did he play it even? It's okay for a larger cat? Okay. I mean, usually like older cats, they tend to get a little bit bigger, so 5 kg shouldn't be a problem, but wait, I'll get more points. 1 spent. EA. Ring of Shields now available. That's a good idea. She could stand to lose a whole kilo. What? Yeah, that's a very common thing. Like the kidneys aging and overall like metabolism slow down. So and they are very picky with very tough with food changes whenever it happens. That's what I figured. Okay, I think the speed is still fine. Still do that. Now, shield throw. Could go crit, or we could go additional ricochets. 1 per point though. Yeah, I'll go with base crit for now. Okay, and you. Who are you? Shield bash. Oof, I don't remember. 4 points here. Shit. I don't remember well this one. I remember we went here to blind, also to more hits blocked. That's the thing here. Block chance. Right. What did this thing? Could also slow duration, knockback. It was kind of really not a lot of things were useful here, at least from the first glance. Armor shred, maybe healing on stun though. On duration. We'll take her for more walks and cut her portions a little. She'll be fine. Nice. Oh, you did hit the monolith already. Nice. Ooh, that's really cool. Well done, well done. You're quick. Did you stay long yesterday? To get it all. The big one has 7 kg. I mean, if it's a male, it's would still might be a little bit too much actually. So maybe an hour, went to bed about midnight. Oh, okay. I couldn't, like, I wasn't really relaxed. Like, that usually happens after long streams and like very, very late ones. Like, takes a lot of time to wind down. So I stayed up until like 3 in the morning. So I really slept. I slept very little. So I'm not feeling like my best today. But tomorrow is a very important day. So I have to be very careful. Oh, that sounds cool, potentially. Do I want health or do I want width? And then frailty. Yeah. Ah, that's it. Okay. Now I wanted to maybe replace the armor with a ring of shields. The Weaver staff is interesting? Nice. Manifest a ring of shields around you. Each shield has 75 base health and lasts up to 10 seconds. Shields draw enemy aggression and block projectiles. Stats on your equipped shield also apply to the shields created by a ring of shields. Press A to... Strength scaling, health per point, attunement, also health and increased damage, and level... Okay. Okay.
I cannot do that.
That's a cooldown. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's see how it all works. Level 37, 939 X. Wait, where's the ring of... Ah, there it is, it's around me. Okay, so what does it do? Okay, it's all gone. Alright. It's all gone. I don't see the shield bash used when the ring of shields is used. Kind of weird. On it. Alright, lower sewers. Am I going to the right direction at least? I hope. Oh yeah, there we go. Julia's Heaven. Barely remember this part of the story. Alric. Morning Star of Acid. Had really funny story. Like, I have a new light, and I hope you can notice that the light is doing its work. Actually, to me at least, it feels like it's much better quality overall. Even like for camera, it's much easier now to pick up and do decent quality of a picture. But it was I guess it is now that you mentioned, yeah. It was really funny. So basically, what's that? Sentinel mana gained on Vengeance Heat, what? Uncommon affix. This one, increased health, alright. But basically, I was, it's like, you know, it's a light, you connect it as usually, then you have to also like install the software that controls it and then like pair it and connect it together and shit like that. And then also you have a remote that you can pair with that device so you could use it. For example, there it is, right? And if I like press, I make it stronger and like so strong that I cannot see anything. Shit, that's actually really strong. You can also make it like colder or warmer, so it's pretty cool. So basically, I was trying to pair the remote and I couldn't. It's just I do everything as instruction, but it's just not working. Doesn't happen. And I do like I'm not stupid. I do exactly as they say and what they say, how to pair it, hold in front of it, press a button, yada yada. Nothing is happening. Then I'm checking, so maybe they forgot to tell me that I have to have a that's what it does. Okay, maybe I have to have my Bluetooth active on a PC for some reason, so that it kind of starts working or whatever, connecting. So I'm trying to turn on the Bluetooth. Excuse me. I'm trying to turn on the Bluetooth, and for some reason it bugs out and Bluetooth just disappeared from my tray, like the whole thing. I go to the settings, I see that Bluetooth is no longer there, and it says that there are problems with drivers, and I'm like, okay, the only thing that it shows me to do is to remove the device. I remove the device, and now my question is, okay, how do I get it back? So I can't get it back. I start Googling how to reinstall drivers for Bluetooth device, because it's not even visible on my PC anywhere. So, all these problems with like out of nowhere, starting to Google, then eventually there is some kind of helper from Microsoft that can actually run diagnostics, like on top, it's, I don't know if it's new, but it's basically like asking you, do you allow me to do diagnostic on your PC? And it's like kind of a software pop-up. It's like, okay, do it. Then like, do you give me consent to do this and that? I'm like, yeah, sure. So somehow after like clicking 16 buttons in the dialog process, it actually re-enables my Bluetooth, tells me that nothing is connected to it and that, it seems to be working. It's like, all right, cool. What do I do now? I'm trying to pair with Bluetooth on, doesn't work. It's like, fuck, man, what, like, did they give me like a faulty remote or something? So really annoying. I was like, Jesus Christ. And it's a separate product, it's not like it comes separately, the remote to the light. It's like, man, this is so weird. Why it's like should be such a simple thing and it's not working. I was like, okay, maybe I should update my Windows, because there have been, the Windows update was waiting for like very long time. It was very annoying, but maybe something went wrong and it just doesn't want to work anymore. Like, all right, I do Windows update, it does the update, it turns on, the PC turns back on, everything is fine. I try to pair, it's not working. I was like, bro, like, how come? And it's already like, I don't know, good like 20-30 minutes that I'm trying to do it. Besides like setting up the light that I tried to, I first like had to put it on. I had to also move my table, move my little cupboard here to get behind it, So like all the trouble, then I realized, okay, there is a lot of dust behind the table and like in all the nooks and corners. So I also decided to do the cleaning. And now that shit is also not pairing and not working. I was like, man, come on, like, how could it be like so complicated out of nowhere? My last guess, and just for you to understand, the instructions on how to do it is basically step 1, take the remote, step 2, press the button in front of the light, step 3, it's paired. It's like literally idiot-proof thing, like you cannot do anything else. But it's not working. I'm like, alright, maybe they gave me wrong batteries, like this, you know, those small alkaline elements, whatever. Maybe they are like faulty, or they are already like loose and empty and basically not working. So I'm going in and checking, and what I see is that I put one battery the wrong way around. So basically the whole remote had just no power for the 30 minutes that I tried to pair it. That's why it was not working. The moment I flipped it, it paired like immediately. I never felt like an idiot more than that. There was a faulty product, it just wasn't anything you bought today. Wait, what? So there was a faulty product, it just wasn't anything you bought today? No. It was there, like, it arrived yesterday, basically. I was a bit surprised that... and I mean, it's nothing bad, but like, in a modern world, the thing took like 2.5 weeks to ship. I don't know where they're shipping from, but kinda unusual in my opinion. Unless they produce for orders or something, I don't know. Andrew, the battery guy from the warehouse, just didn't give a fuck? Maybe he didn't. Maybe I should also pay more attention. And it's funny because in the instructions it even says that make sure you put batteries in the right polarities or whatever it's called. And I was like, yeah. Not so stupid. And then exactly that's what happened. I guess things happen, you know. But like, yeah, half an hour of my life went there trying to understand what did I do wrong. Necropolis. Okay. Go back. Yep, and of course somebody was already saw me from afar and decided to follow me. I just hydrated, worth it. Take it easy. Imagine this costing you your world first hardcore campaign clear on last epoch. Yeah, exactly. Imagine I sent it back saying that it's not working. Imagine that. Wait. What does it even do? The shield bash is used while a ring of shield is active. The shields form a wall which increases the width for shield bash based on the number of active shields. Doesn't make sense really. I don't know. Let's do this for now. Find Yulia shelter. Alright. Oof. Oh. That was definitely a world record of how long you can shield charge in the game. That was really long. Oh, perfect. What do I do with this stupid thing? More equal to... Maybe not everything, so maybe elemental, fire potentially, but I don't think there's anything else. Physical, yes. Void as well, void pen, fizz pen, fire pen. Let's reduce a little bit. Fizz pen and minion, fire pen and minion pen. Okay, confirm. So that should reduce. Should not have like 400 affixes, right? It's very challenging then to get anything. I definitely don't need chill. Might need ignite. I don't want to poison, don't want to shock. Slow, okay, freeze rate multiplier, whatever. Armor shred, freeze rate per stack of chill, don't care. Frailty, apply frailty, freeze multiplier and cold resistance, meh. Chance to bleed blind, okay, that I could keep. Sentinel, ooh, there is a lot of stuff, but I didn't really go through because I'm not really sure which ones I want. Physical pen, wielding a sword, chance to bleed, wielding an axe. This I remember those things. Channel cost new. Abyssal decay duration, no idea what's that. Warpath, electrify with lightning skills. Time rot, physical damage and bleed. Okay, that should reduce as well a few things. Good. Oh yeah. Literally no idea. Increase warpath area, okay, I don't care about this one at least. Void cleave. Divine bolt, smite. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty big. The list of affixes is now quite big. It's a bit challenging already. I think it was a little bit easier before. Or at least when you knew what you want to do with your build. I'm just hoping that, yeah, sooner or later, figure out. See enough stuff. What? We were a bit late. Thinking the same, huh? Ah, there it is. Okay, hello. That girl. What's with the skills? Not the skills, the Auric Revenge. Okay, 1 passive point, so we gotta go and do that. Okay, let's do it then. Is the exit here?
I cannot do that.
Okay, that makes sense to do the side quest for passive skill points and idle slots. Level 42. I'm 40. Okay, that's a decent area to fight in. Actually,
I cannot do that.
I'm kinda a bit concerned that I'm taking quite a bit of damage this time. I need to be a bit more careful, I guess. Okay, we're 41 now. Throwing attack critical strike chance. Okay, let's go. Oh, even 2 points, alright. Power. So last in power. Wait. Oh, also champion monster. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of affixes. Wait, what? 5 frosty beetles? Hello? They're gonna do everything for me. So what do I need to do now? Defeat the leader? Okay. Defeated. Check. Oh, he revived. What? Oh, come. Return to Auric. Alright, let's go. Julia's Haven. Nice. Another passive. Thank you. And I will go here one more time. More crit chance. And now let's go main quest then. That's kind of funny visual bug. Alright. Run. Ah, my favorite maps. Just straight. Makes it very easy to go through them. Run.
I cannot do that.
Do I want to fight the mage? Let's do it. Why not? There are more mobs than only mage, but it's fine. Resistances, these res increase cold damage. Crit chance, maybe. Ooh, nice throwing damage. Why it doesn't work? Wait. Dude, I thought those were magic items, but it's not actually. Okay. Alright. Another amulet here, damage over time, frailty, damage over time. Oh shit, wrong button. Wrong button. Strike avoidance. Okay. Disintegrated area. No, this one is gonna... I'm not gonna have enough mana for this. More damage, less projectile speed as an option. Here more damage, stun chance. More hit damage versus stunned. Maybe something like this could be helpful. It's literally never gonna deal damage, this thing. Okay, let's go, crit strike. Alright. Oh, another mage. Okay.
Stand down or die.
A wand? Wait. You came yourself here? How are they coming, like... So strange sometimes how they really come through, like, half of the map. Why? Wait. Unique. Unique. Bit strange that I have uniques, not... Oh shit. Maybe I should disable this one, or these two. Okay, let's see. They patrol the whole area? Okay. So maybe I should just stay in one place and not really bother. That might actually be stronger than what I have. No, it's worse. No,
Too heavy.
I still have no idea how this axe, what is it on it, that makes it so much stronger than anything else I have. Well, here they are. The Immortalize. Enter the Immortal Citadel. Okay. Whoop. Nice. There's a little option to show all unique set legendary thing if you put it near the top of the right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Should do that actually. I think it's a better option than just not hiding an unuseful bases. Let's actually enable this, but then other rule, show rarity, exalted unique legendary set. Okay, and yeah, I think that should be good enough. So I should catch all of them. At least, like, I'm just curious, you know, about unique set items and so on. Haven't played this game enough to know all of them, or useful to see what's cooking there or what's possible on those. Okay, the doors are closed. Okay. Crit strike multiplier. Oof, that's a good one. Oh, no space in the inventory. Oh, of course there is no shattering in here, bro. Confirm. Trash. All right. Regan form. Oof. That seems like much better. Can do it anywhere if I hit F. Bro, where have you been? Where have you been all my life? Damn. shift draw, strength, health, increased armor. I think that's better overall, but this one needs to be shredded for sure for shield throw. Shatter. Haven't updated stuff for quite a while. Health, endurance, mana regen, and you. Wait, literally the same, almost. Okay, that's a bit better, though. That one had a lot of useful ones as well. Drawing attack speed. Okay. A sail, yeah. All right, let's go back. Oh, they all respawned. Interesting. Crit strike multiplier. That was an interesting one. Still think that I show too many items. Need to reduce. I think this is a boss time, isn't it?
My home, but now it is a monument to death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a big boss here.
You should have seen you. Yes.
I've heard of your power. Let's see how this.
The two dudes. Yeah. These two will be hard for you? I don't know. Again, I think they made the game easier overall. It just feels like things deal way less damage or something like that.
Advance.
Okay. Passive points, okay. Hello from the Philippines. Hey Maki. Hello to you too. How's it going? How do you say? Something like pre?
This is Solara.
Like buddy or something?
Smoke in the
Dude?
distance.
Pre.
I will not let Raya lead another massacre.
Flame Paladin? What? Yes? Nice. Pare. Okay, okay. Nice. I remember there was a dude, he was doing DQ content, and I would always see in the comments something like that. Enjoy your day, man. Oh wait, I remember that place, yeah. Have I played PE1? Yes, I did. I did play quite a bit. Not like a lot, but I did play quite some. Like what, 300 hours I think I did, 400 so far. But generally one league I really spent quite a lot. Like, it's a lot of fun, I like it. How is it compared to last Epoch? Ooh. I mean, it's very different in my opinion. Like the skill system is different. If in like PE1 you have, you know, the basically the skills, the support gems, and then you shape it. Here it's more like you have skills, and then if you want to use some of them, specialize in them, like you typically select 5, then you decide how to and what to do with them basically in their own little skill tree that you could then work on.
I cannot do that.
End game is different, itemization is a bit more deterministic, like it's easier to craft stuff. Like some people from PoE community, you know, because they're always the nicest people in the world, they say that it's like item editor, because you could pretty much break any item, like with any suffixes or affixes, and then you can actually forge an item by selecting those affixes. So it kind of gives you a bit more deterministic way to do it. Of course there are some nuances and shit, but it's something like this. I think in last Epoch there is still kind of less end game, or like definitely way less than in PoE1, but they've been working on adding some additional stuff. So in general I would say that last Epoch is a very good game for solo self-found. You could easily play offline, you don't have to trade. They made it that way that you could actually make a really good character on your own without whatever bullshit of trading and so on, and like following specific strats and things like that, you know. That's a cool part in my opinion. And overall, like skills and things feel very good. But all of this with a caveat that I played very little this game. Like in 2 times, like 2 seasons, let's say, of last Epoch, I played very little. And I hope to change it now, and I hope to play now like for a month or so. So let's see. Pick one only, everything gone. PoE, PoE2, D4, D2R, last Epoch. Oh man. P1 is like a job and LE is like your annual vacation. I don't feel that way in PoE1. I know that I think a lot of people that like go really sweaty on PoE1, they do feel it that way. Because indeed you have to like figure out your stat. If you want to trade, you want to, you know, make lots of divines and shit like that, I don't know, when I played it, I just enjoyed literally everything that I came across, and I was like, well, I like how Legion looks, and I don't care if people usually do it only for that one timeless jewel and nothing else is worth it. You know, I just like that idea and I was exploring it. So I think like PvE1 for 1,000 hours for sure would be like less of a job feeling, unless you really want it to be like that, but I didn't feel it that way, so... Get rid of everything but D4, can beat perfection after all. Hell yeah, wise words. Where to sign. But yeah, last epoch, yeah, I'm curious to see how it's gonna be. I really wanna see. For now, like, I like the skill system, I like the item system. I don't know much what's gonna happen later. It is definitely a very big difference comparing to PvE2, especially. You know, it's a cookie cutter, you just go, at least for now, you don't really... I had no challenge in the campaign at all. Only once when, like, for 20 levels, I was not able to scale my damage in any way, of the throw damage, so I was really below on damage, and there was one dude that almost like killed me in 3 shots, so that was the main challenge. But then once I started to scale the damage, it was literally 0 challenge, like too easy, I don't know. And they made it this way for now, so it's a bit of a cookie cutter at the moment, so I wonder how it's gonna scale later on and what's gonna happen basically. And like PvE2 of course is a very, very different situation. Uninstall all games, go play D2R, Bone Necro, yes, exactly. That's my choice. You love those games? Yeah. I mean, it's very cool, very cool. I 100% agree. It's just that, yeah, like, the problem is what you mentioned. PvE, PvE2, D4, D2R, Last Epoch, Torchlight, Infinite, which I also want to try because people say it's too good. Like, if you can, you know, get over, like, some of the stuff, it's, like, really, really good. So, I am really, really interested in that for sure. The problem is that, yeah, you have then 6 games that have overlapping seasons every 3 months. Like, man, I don't know.
Put your weapons to hero. And who did he now? Fine. One and this here. Here. Come. We have much to do.
Yeah, the crafting is fun. Again, like, it's a very simple system, but it's just very, like, profound. I don't know, like, I don't know if I have anything to craft. Oh, this one actually is a good. So I have an item here. This item has 1 prefix, 2 suffixes, and 1 sealed suffix, which is whatever mechanic. So I have 1 open suffix. I can press and basically select any prefix that I have from the stuff that I salvaged. So whenever you break an item, you get some portion of its affixes. So basically what it makes me pick up a lot of things here. So I want to craft on this thing because it has increased throwing attack speed, necro resistance and leech rate, and also giant health. Why not put some throw damage here? So now it will consume from 1 to 18 forging potential. It has total 24. So that's kind of a gamble on how many things you can craft. Now if I use this Glyph of Hope that has 25% chance not to consume, so we consume 2 again, and 9, and we consumed 11, so that's it, 0 forging potential, so I cannot do anything else with this item except breaking it. But now it has, you know, that specific throwing damage of, I think it's a tier 4. Yeah, and now I crafted my item, and that you can do basically with any item. You could break it, you could modify it. There are also additional runes that do some random effects, like, you know, breaking it or kind of a fracturing orb stuff and so on. So it's pretty cool. And I think there are even more things later on that are becoming available, like legendary potential and shit like that. Okay. Where are we? Oh, okay, it's a final chapter. Okay, cool. I have 15 out of 15, and I need 4 more idle slots. Okay, Temple of Hell Rot. Okay, let's go there. I guess we'll get some of them here. Last Epoch? No, it's not free. It's not expensive though. It's basically a what, like $35 game. When it goes on sale, it's like 23, and then you don't need anything else basically. No stash tabs. You don't have to buy any cosmetics and things like that. So. The best skill in the game. Just keep everything. There's been a boss or a champion or whatever that has taken more than 10 seconds for you to kill, apart from invulnerability phases. Yeah, which makes me wonder what have they done to the balance. Because I mean, we've seen that thing already once in Diablo 4, and it's not great, to be honest. Like there, where like 98% of the content is like one tap, like what's the point, right? You don't want to play that game. Well, at least I don't. So that's why it's like, I hope they didn't do the same, and I hope there is actually like challenge in the game and stuff. Okay, let's fight this dude. For now, it's like I'm going completely blind. Of course, like I have a, like some experience with ARPGs, and I do understand. Played a little bit last Epoch, but I absolutely do some random stuff, and somehow I'm winning. So yeah, I don't know. Would be a shame if it's like completely easy peasy stuff. Increased armor, elemental res, lightning res, shield. What is this? The slab. A huge block chance and block effectiveness. Health. Wait, 56% reduced block chance? Huh? Less damage taken on block? What? Poison cold. Not as great, I guess. And a quarter staff. Crit strike multiplier. Wait, who are you? Okay. Another nemesis. What do you offer? Something. Okay, let's empower anyways. Okay. 47 and 45.
I cannot do that.
Wait, let's go there first. I think after that I can go monoliths, basically. I don't need to finish the campaign. I frankly don't want to. Whoosh. Okay, they do deal damage, so I shouldn't just stand there. In those area attacks.
I cannot do that.
Like this, I guess. No. All right. Oh, maybe that's gonna improve. 1800, 2300. Still less? Why? I absolutely don't understand. Why hammer? Like, what does it scale of? Physical, throwing attack speed, throwing dexterity. There is literally nothing that would improve that. Is it purely like bleed or what? So weird. Anyways. And I think after the campaign I'll level up a little bit. I guess with the same kind of setup, but then I would need to look at how to make the shield thrower. Like specifically throwing shields as a build. Okay. Wait, is it all? I think so. Yeah, then I don't need to go. We go to Helbare and we give away, or we put the quest back. Right, 2 idol slots, that's good. Idols. I wanted to break this one. Has a lot of crit strike multiplier attributes. Very good in general. Kinda weird. As if some of... I don't know, did I even select this kind of affixes? Don't remember. Okay. Wait, it's over there. Didn't see the stash. Now, I do have a few points to spend. Take less damage and this effect is double if you have at least 50% block chance. Additionally, you have an additional chance to block hits. Okay, let's put some points in defense. I started to feel that I'm getting hit a bit stronger than I would want to. Wait. Acquire Vangari Bio, what? Okay. Yeah. I was confused at first. I thought it was a separate quest, but nope. Oh, Loot Lizard, come. Nice. Thank you. Now suddenly everything is dealing a lot of damage to me. Kinda losing my health a lot. Don't know what happened there. Holy shit, even that thing. The Nemesis. Wait. Another...
I cannot do that.
Really? A lot of damage. What's going on? Holy shit. Like every single mob. Do I have something wrong with my... Okay, resistances are all pretty high. Armor is not so much, block chance. Not sure what's the problem. I'm a little under level, but that couldn't be it. Okay, Ice Cavern. I think I remember something like this.
I cannot do that.
All right. So did I get all the pieces of that cure? Kind of thought that I still have one to acquire. There you go, medicine man. Yeah, alright. That's it then. Wait, no, there are still more slots. What was the map? Still 2 more slots. Where did I miss those? Or are they gonna be later? Maybe they're gonna be later in this chapter. Maybe I missed something in the beginning actually. No idea. Don't have any idols, surprisingly. Did they open their waypoint? Oh wait, it's a different area anyways. Okay. To the tundra. No. What the hell? These whatever little cats just killing me. Hello? What the hell? Cold damage? So much? For what? Man, they almost shotting me. What's happening here? Really don't understand. Am I supposed to have like 175 cold res immediately? Or more life or something? I don't know. Suddenly everything is just destroying me easily. Just random white mobs. Maybe I need some kind of sustain or life leech or something, I don't know. Or more useful skills. Well, I think in the temple we're gonna fight his brother or something like this to get the spear. Maybe we could craft some cold res or something, I don't know. Let's check what we can do here. Okay, more health. Ah, okay, there's no more forging potential apparently. Ooh, this one has a lot. Can we do early res? Tier 5, can it go higher or something? Melee damage. Okay, maybe damage taken on block then. Extra slot, extra prefix. Mana, attunement, dexterity, vitality. Let's do vitality, I guess. Tier 5 vitality, nice. Too low level. Here. What else can we do here? Health. Oh. This one we already did. Can we do something here? Maybe resistance. Yeah, let's... no forging potential. Okay, sorry. Didn't see that one. Critical success. Preserves forging potential and crafting materials. Nice. Thank you. And I think my belt is kinda old. I should change it as soon as possible, I imagine. Still craft some resistance here. Alright. Well. Okay, let's challenge this dude. So they either started to do a lot of damage, or I don't understand something in defenses. Maybe indeed it's a moment where things switched, and now I'm pretty much dying every time. Ooh. Tier 6 or tier 7 stuff, isn't it? Tier 6, yeah. here? Tier 7 shit. Oh, that's actually really good. Regal helm. Wait a minute. It has shield throw, void damage, phase res, 66% and increased health. The only problem is that my phase res is already 128. Kinda doesn't make sense. And this thing is a lot of poison res. My poison and cold is low. Skills for you. Okay, anyways. Nothing too good, alright. Suddenly my damage also fell off a little bit. I'm not killing things as fast anymore. Still kind of fast, but not good enough, I guess. Especially if it doesn't crit. Okay. Alright. That was it, apparently. Maybe not. Oh. Firewood. Okay. Skills. Okay, healing there. I don't think there is any healing here or whatever. Anything similar? No. Kinda whatever. Here was the last crit chance. Yep. Okay. Good. Okay. Frozen roots.
You're alive. But how? And you lay alive. I want until I want my
There he is. Oh, Grail. Oops. Dead end.
that. I cannot do that.
I don't know. I feel today no energy at all for some reason. Maybe because I slept 6 hours. Maybe I should sleep today more and better. Kind of tired actually. Is this like a new boss? I don't remember that one, to be honest. The tree boy is dead.
finally.
Yeah.
We have the land. Would you? But what? I'll give you. Tell me more. Emperor on our journey.
So now what? We go back to the dude and
I know things are great.
give him the
All that is
lance.
left is to take the lance and bless it.
And we have one more idle slot missing somewhere. Right. 8 more. I think that should be the end of the campaign, right? Or at least of the chapter 7. Because then it's gonna be Logan and then the other thing basically. The
We have hero's blessing.
the slimy lady.
He's gone. We must we'll travel west towards
Let's
the
go.
sea. The god is there. The god of sea and
Oh.
storms.
Flowers, yeah. Deep harbor. Okay. So back to Elboria. Dream Thorn. Melee void damage, void pen, block chance. Health gain on block. Two-hander though. Cool item. Decayed skull. Oh man. I'll actually keep it aside for now. This one, I'm gonna break. This one too.
Yes.
We might use this helmet later on, especially, yeah, it has some forging potential. Could be useful. Wow, damn it! Why do I feel so tired? Like literally, not able to even stay awake. It is indeed cold damage. So basically the resistances that are not 75, I take a lot of damage from those hits. Like really a lot. Surprisingly a lot. Deep Harbor. This is, yeah, as far as I remember, we just need to... We'll need to kind of save some of the people in the docks, and that's it, no? Yeah, that's already chapter 8.
We have a problem. It is too. I didn't you did then. They're holed up in the pier.
Wait, where did I miss then the one idol reward? I mean, that quest doesn't give idol. Okay, let's check it out. Maybe something in the very beginning. No. Doesn't look like. Waypoint locked. Maybe something there. Nope. I don't think there was anything there. Here either. No. The outcast camp. Maybe. No quests either. Maybe ruined era. There is this quest, but it doesn't give idle slots, only gives experience, and that's it. And I don't think there is anything else here.
What? Goodbye.
Nope. Definitely nothing. Where did I miss it? Cultist camp? I think also not. Sapphire tablet? Yes, I did find it. Yeah, I did it. And I gave it back. It's in Majelka, like end of time maybe? I don't think here are any quests that give rewards, if I remember correct. Yeah. Dude. Huh. these are all the quests. The Ancient Hand, the Corrupted Lake, okay. And Ancient Hunt. The Keepers, 1 positive. I did the Nomads, yes. Corrupted Lake. Corrupted Lake. Corrupted Lake area. Oh, it's even... Yeah, how did you even find it here? There are 2 more, but you've done them. Okay, the Void Assault. That I did. I think that's the first where you get the idle slots. Ancient Hunt. Yes, that is done. Admiral's Dreadnought. Yep. 3. Sapphire Tablet. Barbarian Cure. Liberation of Nomads. The Lance of Herod. That's it. The Corrupted Lake. Where is it though? In which era? Corrupted Lake. I guess Imperial, maybe. Citadel, no. Outcast, Imperial, Ruins. Fallen, no. Majelka, Sapphire, la 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 la. Ruin era, north of Arbor. Oh, this one. Huh? From the Risen Lake in the Imperial era. The fuck? Oh, it could be that I didn't go. Yes. Yes, I skipped that thing. Oh, man. I didn't go because there was literally nothing, no reason to go. Why? Oh my god, this is so crazy. Why so complicated? Thank you for solving this puzzle, this riddle. Crazy. That was not easy. That was very difficult. I think I have something wrong in my filter for yeah, because I don't think this rule works for idols. Turn off idols here. Create a new rule. Show fixed. Specific idols. Okay. Resistances, yes. Dodge rating, maybe. Damage over time, maybe. Ward, no. Ward, no. Potion health, no. Crit, that, no. Poison, no. Shock, no. Ward retention, also not needed. Shared lightning damage. Shared physical damage. What? Okay. Now Sentinel. Chance to blind with spells. Damage taken as physical. Melee attacks, no. Okay, now let's select those enchanted and weaver ones that I have no clue about. Okay. Wait, maybe I should call it something like idols. Yeah. Okay, so now technically I should be able to go to the end of time and do the monolith. But I'm actually kind of thinking of maybe I should stop right there. Criminals come. I just feel so tired for some reason. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Maybe I stop for today and or to just really do the rest of the campaign, even if off a stream, to get access to a Circle of Fortune. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That I should probably do get the Circle of Fortune. And then go there. I just don't want to fight like Lagan and stuff. I don't know. I remember it was a bit of a slog to go through the last the last chapter. It was too long, but I might do it. Anyways, like it's a point. I think the whole point is just to level up a little bit more and quicker in here, because you will just start gaining a lot of experience really quick. But yeah, I do feel tired. I don't know what's up. I guess like yeah, the 6.5 hours of sleep is too little. I have a bit of a I have a day tomorrow. Basically, I'm gonna be off all day. I'm gonna be watching Lord of the Rings in the cinema. So from like 10 in the morning until midnight almost. I think it's like finishing at 11 or so. So I'm not gonna be there tomorrow, but then I will be back on Sunday. In the afternoon. Morning, no, but in the afternoon, yes. So I will be back. Doing it again? We should show them here. Yes, and I was kind of thinking that it's time to rewatch it again, but I don't know. I didn't have like a good moment at home to do it. So then I quickly checked if they do it in the same place, and they do, and I was like, yo, why not? Let's do it. So I decided to go again. That should be really fun. The day on the soda, popcorn, nachos, and the ice cream. That sounds great. So, all right, but yeah, I don't know like what's up. I feel really tired. Just don't want to sit here and struggle through the thing. I'll probably just rest, maybe watch something, eat, and go to bed earlier so I'm fresh and not fall asleep tomorrow during the movie. Anyways, guys, thanks again, everybody who was here. I hope you got some final drops from Twitch, if you haven't. And bro, that paper bag. Yeah, take it easy, enjoy your playthrough or your time playing Last Epoch, and I see you on Sunday. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.